Okay, here's your quick tip. Now for this one, you need some equipment. It would be very helpful if you had one of these whiteboards, and I think these days probably everybody has a whiteboard with a marker. If you have one that's magnetic, that would be even better, because you could use the subject I'm going to talk about in just a few moments with little magnets here on the whiteboard, and you wouldn't get real messy with trying to tape and that kind of stuff. Alright, so that's what you need to get started. This is about training your brain for drawing. We know that the right brain is the creative side of our brains. That would be this one, wouldn't it? The right brain is our creative side. This is the side with which we perceive. The left brain is the more rational side. Now what happens to people in drawing too often is that they allow the left side to take over and stilt their drawing. So when I say train the brain, I'm training the right side of the brain to simply respond to what the eyes are seeing, rather than for the left side of the brain to take over and stilt what the eyes are seeing. So I have a couple of exercises for you to try. This is the first in a series of quick tips that we're going to do on drawing basics and having to do with getting your right brain involved in your drawing so that it can be more relaxed and more alive, your drawing. So here we go. The first exercise. First of all, you need to learn this little move. The little move goes forth, back, and forth, or forth, back, and forth, or forth, back, and forth. Simply a little movement where you take a shape and you move forward, you come back, and you go forward again. That's simply an exercise. It resembles a gesture movement, but it's simply an exercise. So we don't too often realize that drawing and painting, exercises can help us develop our creative muscles, our expressive muscles. And so this is one of those. All right, so that's the first thing. Now the first warm-up is to take the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you would go 1 forward, backwards, and forward again. That would be the 1. 2 would be 2 forward, backwards, and forward again, and so on. And here's the thing. You're going to do these numbers, but you're not going to look at what you're doing. So here's the way it would go, and I'll just start with 1 again. I'm looking at you while I'm doing the numbers. What's happening is that my body is feeling, my arms and body are feeling the numbers. So I go 1 back, 1, 2 back, 2, and we do this relatively fast, not so fast that you run away from yourself, but you feel the numbers as you make it without looking. Then you go 3 back, 3, you go 4 back, 4, you go 5 back, 5. So forward, back, forward. And you do those consecutively without stopping. So if you were to hesitate in between, like I just did, say I'm talking to you and I'm on the 1, I just keep going backwards and forth on the 1 until I finish and I'm ready to go on to the 2. See, like that. Do that and you actually feel the shapes of those numbers. You actually feel those shapes, rather than see them. So you're not looking at the board, you're looking away from the board while you're doing these numbers. That's your warm-up exercise, and you might find that you need to do a number of those. Now, here's the brain train exercise. Find a photograph, or if you want to, you can find a real real image. It doesn't have to be a photograph. In fact, if you had an image in front of you, such as a vase or something simple, a vase that has a simple shape or something like that, it might even make it easier for you. But I'm using this photograph to show you how this works. So here's the deal. You're going to do the same style of drawing of your shape without looking at what you're doing. That's your brain train. So without looking, and you can't tell whether I'm looking or not, but without looking at what you're doing, you'll take these shapes, you go back, forth, back, and forth. Then take the next edge of the shape, you go forth, back, and forth. Then you take the next edge of the shape, forth, back, and forth. The next edge, and so on, until you work your way throughout the shape, forth, back, and forth, without looking at your drawing. Now, I really am not looking at my drawing, but you can't tell I'm not looking at my drawing because you can't see what my eyes are doing. So you can see the advantage of having your subject in front of you here and you're drawing back here. So you're feeling here what you're seeing here. And by the way, what happens here is not important. What's important is the experience that you have. So that's a good reason for using the whiteboard. Once you have the experience, you can simply take it away and do the experience again. Now, as any good coach would do, I would recommend that you spend maybe 10 minutes a day doing this warm-up and brain train exercise. I think you would be surprised at how much difference it will make in your drawing. And there's your quick tip.